When it comes to stock picking, there are a lot of different factors that you need to take into account. It can be difficult to know which stocks are going to perform well in the future, and there are a lot of different resources that you can use to try to figure it out. However, one of the best resources that you can use is our video. In our video, we go over our top 5 stock picks for 2022. We discuss why we believe these stocks will do well in the future, and we also provide some tips on how you can pick stocks yourself. Before we begin, if you don't subscribe yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. Number 5. Microsoft Corp. It's hard to find a company with a more diversified business than Microsoft. The company not only has a monopoly in operating systems and productivity software, but also has a strong presence in cloud computing and video gaming. Microsoft stock has been a bit volatile in recent months, but the company's long-term prospects remain strong. The company is well-positioned to continue growing its business and delivering shareholder value. Microsoft is a company that is similar to ASML in that it has a monopoly in certain areas. Unlike ASML, Microsoft has multiple near monopolies, such as with Microsoft Windows and operating systems and productivity software via Office and Office 365. While Alphabet does have its own competing productivity software, such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, Microsoft has only grown larger. This is likely because these services have been free for over a decade. Another reason for Microsoft's success is its high-margin cloud computing division Azure, which saw revenue soar 46% last quarter. If its recently proposed $69 billion acquisition of video game company Activision Blizzard Inc. is approved, Microsoft would have a huge advantage over rival Sony Group Corp. in yet another large and growing industry. Number 4. Lowe's Companies Inc. When it comes to home improvement retailers, Lowe's Companies Inc. Lowe is often seen as playing second fiddle to larger competitor Home Depot HD. But that doesn't mean that Lowe's is a stock to be ignored. In fact, with a market cap of around $150 billion, Lowe's still has plenty of room for expansion. The stock has had a remarkable rally in 2021 as consumers continue to spend on their homes in the wake of the pandemic and the housing market surges higher. Even so, Lowe's trades at less than 20 times earnings, a discount to Home Depot's 23.6 multiple, and more than 20% below the 500's price-earnings ratio of 25.4. With plenty of time left in the year, Lowe's looks like a high-quality stock to buy at today's prices. Number 3. 𝐤𝐤𝐤 Resources Inc. Inflation has been a hot topic in the news lately, and it's no wonder why. The most recent reading of that metric clocked in at 6.8% year-over-year, and it has only increased since then. This has caused many investors to seek out companies that will benefit from rising prices throughout the economy. One such company is 𝐤𝐤𝐤 Resources, a U.S. oil and natural gas producer. So far this year, 𝐤𝐤𝐤 has been the best-performing name among the best stocks to buy for 2022. Oil prices are already up more than 20% since the beginning of the year, and 𝐤𝐤𝐤 shares have followed suit. A Russian invasion of Ukraine, although devastating to geopolitical stability, would likely send energy prices even higher. Investors looking to profit from inflation would do well to keep an eye on 𝐤𝐤𝐤 Resources. ASML Holding N.V. ASML is a Dutch technology company that has a monopoly on extreme ultraviolet, or EUV, lithography machines. These machines are used in the semiconductor production process and are vital for chip makers who are producing ever smaller microchips. ASML is the only company that makes these machines, and they are in high demand due to the global semiconductor shortage. The company is guiding for 20% growth in 2022 on the heels of a strong backlog. Even though ASML is a monopoly, the stock has not performed well this year, with a year-to-date return of -16.6%. This is likely due to market sentiment, as investors are worried about the future of the semiconductor industry. However, the facts surrounding ASML have not changed, and the company is still in a strong position. With a monopoly on EUV lithography machines, ASML is poised for continued success in the years to come. Number 2. Medifast Inc. Med looked like a promising investment late last year, with a compelling valuation, solid dividend, and long track record of growth. However, after a slump to start the new year, Med stock is beginning to look like more of a value stock than a growth stock. The company trades at around 14 times earnings, despite analyst expectations for 17% compound annual earnings growth over the next 5 years. It also pays a 3% dividend and has a strong balance sheet, with plenty of room to lever up and accelerate growth if it so desires. In theory, Medifast also stands to benefit from the shift from growth to value stocks. However, the stock has not performed well so far in 2020, with a YTD return of -8.7%. Number 1. Alphabet Inc. entered 2022 as one of the most reasonably priced trillion-dollar names, trading for the same price-earnings ratio as the 500 as a whole, and at a slight discount to the even more enormous Apple Inc. Since being picked as one of the best stocks to buy for 2022, Alphabet reported a fabulous fourth quarter in which both revenue and earnings blew past expectations, as the top line rose 32%. One notable standout was YouTube, which posted $8.6 billion in revenue in the last 3 months of 2021 alone. To put that number in context, that's a more dominant showing than Netflix Inc. and FLX, which posted revenue of $7.7 billion in the same period. While shares surged more than 7% on the great quarter and news of a 20401 stock split this summer, the stock is still down in 2022 due to the broader market sell-off that preceded. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.